Welcome to Storytime Fun, boys and girls. We hope you enjoy. Today's story is called The Snowman's Christmas Present. Written by Irma Wild. This is the story that the snowman told to the big red sun at sunset on Christmas Day. 3 children made a snowman yesterday while the snowflakes were still falling, and I am the snowman that they made. Billy, the oldest child, gave me my nose. It's that nice orange carrot you see. Mary found 2 lumps of coal for my eyes, and little Davy drew my mouth with a stick. My mouth drooped at the corners a bit because Davy is too little to draw very well. Tomorrow is Christmas, said Billy. I hope Santa Claus brings me a sled, a ball, a bike, and a puppy. Me too, said little Davy. Me too. And I want a doll that looks like a princess, a handbag, a dress, and a doll carriage to wheel. Oh, I wish it was Christmas right now, said Mary. Me too, cried Billy. Me too, cried little Davy. Me too. They laughed and ran around and around the yard, and their cheeks were bright with the cold, and all the time the snowflakes were still falling. It was quiet in the yard when the children had gone, and I was left there alone with a few little birds. Tomorrow will be Christmas, said one of the little birds. There will be seeds and other good things to eat. We all will be happy on Christmas Day. Santa leaves presents for everyone, said another little bird. Except for the silly old snowman, said a little third bird. No one will bother about him. And they twittered and chirped and flew away. I was left all alone now. My mouth had melted a bit and drooped even more at the corners. The shadows grew longer, and the day went to sleep. The snow clouds blew away, and the stars came out in the deep, dark sky. There were lights in the windows, and I could see Billy and Mary and little Davy trimming the Christmas tree. Put a red ball here and a blue ball there, cried Billy. And a lovely angel on the very tip-top, laughed Mary. Oh, I wish Christmas Day would hurry and come. Me too, cried little Davy. Me too. Now, we must go to bed and shut our eyes and wish very hard for Christmas. Then, while we're asleep, Santa will come. And when we wake up, why, it will be Christmas, said Billy to Mary and little Davy. So they went to bed and they fell asleep. All the lights in the house went out and the night slept too. I felt very lonely. Suddenly, far away up in the stars, I heard a tinkling and a jingling that sounded like bells, and a wonderful sight came out of the dark, sleepy night. It was Santa Claus. He was riding in a sleigh loaded down with toys. It was pulled by 8 reindeer, and they ran like the wind. The tinkling of the sleigh bells filled the night, and the starlight sparkled on Santa and the 8 reindeer. stopped on the rooftop, Santa whisked down the chimney. Soon Santa had left all the presents piled around the dark, shining Christmas tree. Then the most wonderful thing happened, and it happened to me. Santa was starting to leave when he saw me watching him. "Why, Snowman," he said, "you're all alone and forgotten. No present for you? Now surely that isn't right. But what can I do? All my presents are gone." So he thought for a while, then he chuckled, and his eyes twinkled with delight. He reached down and picked up the stick little Davy had dropped near my feet. "There now," he said a few minutes later, "even a snowman must know Santa loves him. Tomorrow the whole world rejoices, and you must rejoice too." He rode away in the dark, starry night, and the light of the stars shone on his white head. Early this morning, the children ran into the yard. "Merry Christmas, Snowman!" they shouted. "You must see my sled!" cried Billy. "And my doll!" said Mary. "My teddy bear, too!" laughed little Davy. Then they were quiet and filled with wonder. There I was, standing proudly with my Christmas presents, for I wore Santa's very own cap. His nice woolly red cap, a gift just for me from Santa Claus. All the birds were flying and twittering about, exclaiming at my Christmas present from Santa Claus. But Santa had given me another wonderful present, too. Little Davy noticed it right away. "Look," he cried, pointing, and sure enough, gone from my face was the drooping mouth little Davy had drawn. Santa Claus had given me a big, broad, happy smile, the finest Christmas present in the world. Yay! Everyone was glad the snowman had not been forgotten on Christmas Day, and everyone smiled a happy Christmas smile, just like the one Santa gave me. And the big red sun was happy too. Yay! Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.